All right, good evening and welcome everybody to Helix IT College. This is where IT professionals are trained. Okay, so we have enrolled into this program to learn website designing. All right, specifically for those who are using mobile phone to be on this course, you will need to install a mobile app called TrebEdit. So I'm here to take us through how to install TrebEdit. So you go to your mobile, which is the Android phone's Play Store. Then you type TrebEdit in the search bar. Once it comes, you can just click on install. So what I have here has been installed already, so I can take us from here. So you open it, and then we can navigate through the TrebEdit. Let's look at what TrebEdit has for us. All right, so this is how it launches or opens for us. Okay, they are welcoming us. It's a text editor. So you can go next, next, next again, and then you are done. So you click on finish. So TrebEdit opens its dashboard onto us. So this is the dashboard for TrebEdit. When you look down right, you could see that the menu is rightly placed for us to use. You can go through all these ones maybe later, but we are going to work with the workspace today. Going to go through the workspace and see what we can do with the workspace. So the workspace is the third item on the menu list. So I click on workspace and then it opens like this for us. We are being welcomed again in the workspace. So we can just skip this. Okay, so with this space, this is where all our projects will be kept. Okay, this is where our projects will be kept. So we are going to start from the scratch as though we don't have any idea of coding. Those of us who have a little idea, it's fine, but let's all start from the beginning so that others who don't have coding ideas can also pick up. So let's all be newbies here. Let's learn together as newbies. All right, so we want to start with our own project. So what we can do is to delete the sample project that TrebEdit has created for us by long pressing on the sample project, and then we have the delete items down there. So we have rename, export, compress, and delete just below the screen. What you can do is to press the delete, and then they ask us whether we are sure. So you can delete the project that has been given to us there. It's just a template, so it should be gone. All right, so now that we have deleted it, then we can now create our own project folders, okay? Folders that we want to customize to hold our apps and then websites. So to do that, when you look down the screen, the right corner, there is a plus there. Very good. So that plus is what we are going to use to create our project folder. So what we do is we touch on the plus, and then we are asked, do we want to create a new project, new file, import folder, or import file? Right now, we are creating a new project. So we touch on new project, and then we can now name our project. So we are going to be naming our project with the group's name. Okay, so right now, this is our batch 5. Our batch 5 for this month. So you just type batch 5, so batch 05. That's how we are all naming our project. Batch 0. So that's the name of the folder. Then you can now save it. Once you save it, you can see it showing over there, batch 5. Okay. Now, this is just like a folder we have created for all the works we are going to do. You can tap it so that it opens for you. So this is batch 5 folder. You can see it's written at the top as batch 5. Very good. Inside batch 5, we can create our new file. Okay, the file we are going to work with. We are constantly going to be creating files in this very folder. So to create a new file, you still look down the screen where the plus is, and then you touch on the plus. It asks you similar questions. Do you want to create new folder, a new file, import folder, or import file? But this time around, we are creating a new file. So we'll touch on new file, and then we are going to name our new file. There are things we have to note. There are very serious instructions we have to note. when you are naming a file, you don't put gaps between or spaces between. For instance, if I want to name this file right now like my first software or my first app, I can't name it like this, my space first app. It is wrong to do so. It is wrong to do so. What you have to do is to put it together. So if you want to name something, like you can just write this with my, then first start with capital letter, which is for good standard or practice. For good practice, you start with the first letter as capital. Then my first, what we have, app. So app dot. Then you can add the extension HTML. Okay, because we are doing HTML first, .html. Always remember that the extension should be added to the file name, else you will not have it to run. It wouldn't run for you. Okay, so my first app.html. Okay, so that's what we are creating. But in our course, we are going to be using the file name as basics.html. We are going to look at the basics as introduction. We are going to look at the basics.html. Once you do that, you can press the save button, and then we are good to go. We are good to go. So this is how to create a file. This is how to create a file. Now we are going to go into details how we are going to manipulate this file to start coding with it. Okay, so this is just an introduction on how to install TrebEdit. This is how to install TrebEdit. So I'll see you in the next class, and then we are going to go into details what we can do with TrebEdit proper. Thank you very much.